We have again Joe for a tea snap today with another green tea.
Hi guys!
Joe, you choose the tea. What did you choose?
I did choose Lucian Yun Wu, fresh green tea, which you told me a really interesting story.
It has an interesting story because I actually went to Lucian, which is a famous mountain, many years ago, searching for this tea, and I couldn't find it.
Yeah, and the smell was again very inviting, and also the story, such stories.
Yeah,
You didn't even start to
yeah,
tell
no,
it.
I really love this tea. I love Yun Wu, this mist and cloud taste that it has.
But it's
And,
hard to get real good
It's
quality.
really hard to get. So I was there, I visited very large factories, they invited me for tea. You could see in my face that I really didn't want to be there. You know, they offered me several teas. Either they were really good green tea, super expensive, and then nothing to do with Yun Wu. I went even to small farmers, tried their tea, even to very small farmers that just had a little garden on the backyard. And also the tea was not good. The price was good and the tea not. So I made all the way to Lucian. It is in Zhujiang is the name of the city in the Jiangxi province. It's quite far away from Shanghai, all by train with an overnight train, and I just came back without nothing. But then this one came. And that has that
That real tea flavor.
cannot describe it. Yeah, this
It has
Yun
that
Wu.
fresh green, fruity, deep green.
I love this tea. We have to brew it a bit stronger though. Let's fill out again the pot. I'll show you the leaf, by the way. So here they are.
As Gabriele was preparing for the video, I took my chance to brew it with a bit lower temperature. Gotcha.
That's why it doesn't come out.
Oh wait. Now we let steep it a bit long, and you will see how it comes out.
Okay, so I have time to end up the story because how I was able this year to find this tea.
Yeah.
I wasn't even
Now
able.
it gets interesting.
You know, I wasn't even able when I went to China. So what happened is that I asked a friend of mine that lives in Jindazhen for some new artist contact. I told her, do you know any new artist, someone that you like? I know that this person has very good taste. She has as a cloth company. She makes Chinese clothes. I have also a Chinese cloth from her.
This is also Chinese cloth.
Yeah, but it's not from her. It's just made in China. and she said, you know, this artist, Li Siqi, I really like what she does.
Yeah.
So she gave me the contact. I contacted her. We start speaking with each other. And I really love the porcelain. So right now she's packing everything, sending it to our warehouse in China, and from there we'll come over.
This is the next big shipping that you mentioned.
This is one of
recently.
that's only teaware. There is another next big shipping for tea, so that's only teaware. And so what happening is that she told me one day she's not from Jindazhen. She is actually from this place in Jiangxi. And so I told her, oh, you know, I have been there actually searching for tea and I couldn't find any good. And she told me, you know what? My father is a tea farmer. So
This
we
is
got
interesting,
4 samples from her, we tasted them, and out of those we chose this one, and they were all really typical, good mist and cloud taste.
Yeah, and it has that deepness. It has a really great deepness.
So Lucian is a very foggy place. It's a famous mountain actually. You have even Chinese have to pay a ticket to go on the mountain. We didn't want to let me in. There is a gate where you have to pass, and it was very foggy. I don't know if every day of the year is that like that, but actually in those days where I was there was super foggy and humid.
You can feel the
And you can feel the fog in the tea.
Yeah, right.
That thickness, wet.
And there is a story that the Japanese, when they do shaded green teas like Gyokuro, they somehow try to replace that famous fog and clouds.
With the shading, yeah.
Yeah, with the shading they try to get similar result because it makes the tea milder.
Yeah, that's what it comes. Yeah.
A bit less bitter, but very deep structured. But
so without direct sun. But
yeah,
what
but
you don't,
still,
what you cannot get by shadowing the leaves is the humidity.
Yeah, it's not the same.
It's not exactly the same. Yeah. So there are not there. By the way, Yun Wu is really a famous name for green tea in China. You find many Yun Wu out there, but the very very famous one, the most famous one, is from Lucian. And the reason why it's famous is because of the local climate.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, I already
You
have
that?
in steeped. Yeah, I want to steep
Do
long.
you still have the pouch?
Oh yeah, sure.
Yeah, let's put the pouch. Yeah.
The nose, the aroma on the nose is great. It's a fragile tea, yet it is still dense. I mean, it has some type of light thickness. It's like oxymoron. It's like you can feel that light cloudness. Yeah.
May I?
Yeah, you can. It's still a bit over 70 degrees, but when I like it when it's like this, the tea gets. I'm surprised that you steep at 80 degrees because you would be typical 65 or 70 degrees steep from your taste.
It cannot
buds.
be fuller. Let's see if you can drink that.
Yeah, that is it's exactly right. I like this. It's
And
just fine.
yeah, and by the way, this tea is not from a cultivated variety. It is from seeds, so it's relatively old bushes
That's
planted
good.
from seeds locally.
That's deeper roots. You
Yeah.
know when it's from seeds, then it has a pale root, and when it's from seedling, the plant has more like roots that are on the upside, and when it's from seeds, then it goes way more down, which is a big difference to Shangpuer, of course, when the trees.
Sorry, it's a bit loud. There is plenty of kid. Just give us a minute.
They make the party for your community here. Will you go?
We
Will
can
you
show. We
parti-
can show.
will
We
you
can show.
participate?
We can show to you what is happening.
Will you participate in that party?
No, I will not.
You will not. What a shame.
So that's what they are doing. They are moving. Yeah, that thing.
I would, if I would live here, I would. This is nice. I mean,
They didn't invite me.
no, everyone is invited.
It's written outside.
Yeah, it's written on. You didn't see. I
No, I
have
didn't.
seen it.
I don't know. I don't really if I like partying today and tomorrow.
It's not
yeah, I have-
today.
tomorrow
I think it's in a few days.
Okay.
No,
Ah.
I really like it.
It's not.
really good.
I have to say, it's not a cheap tea. 50 grams for about $32, 28 euros.
Yeah, but you told like there are price drops in every aspect.
I mean, this year it's awful, really. You have the exchange rate between euro, dollar, and RMB. It's crazy.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
RMB and Swiss franc stayed the same. But
Yeah, but I
euro
don't
went
have.
down,
I don't
dollar
have.
went down. Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
have a shop in Switzerland. I have a shop in the US and in
Yeah,
Europe,
that's
right?
the problem,
So
yeah.
that's one of the problem. The other problem is the shipping
yeah.
cost. What last
true.
year with COVID, they were 3 times the year before, and this year they increased it by another 25%. So it was super expensive. You know that shipment that you have
Yeah,
seen?
the 200 kilograms.
Those for
shipping.
yeah,
Yeah.
4,000 euro. Only shipment cost.
4,000
4,000
Okay,
euro.
that's
Maybe even
good
more
for
than
the
that, a bit
people.
more than that.
That's good for the people to know.
Yeah, and on top of that, they increased the prices this year. In Ishin, they increases the time for the teapot. Everyone, I have different producer. Everyone said it's not our fault. I don't know exactly what is happening there. They have increased the prices.
Really?
And also for tea.
I heard
It's
in Shang,
more and more
in
difficult.
Yunnan is in Sichuanbana is something very interesting happening. The very very super expensive teas like Laobanjiang,
Yeah.
Buletang, if you get true one, I mean not fake.
I tried
They
to show that.
stayed more or less the same. Just they are already super expensive. I mean several dollars per gram, but or Mansongong or so. But the cheaper villages in Ishuangbana, they all risen up. I've seen
Yeah.
from producers directly in China, price drops like 300% within 4 years.
Drop lower.
No, sorry, not drops. Sorry,
Increase.
Increase, sorry. Increase, little difference, sorry.
Yeah, no, it's this year, is as it is. But and by the way, we have also changed a little bit our price policy. I mentioned it long time ago in a video. So now actually, pricey tea are less pricey. So we have flattened down the curve basically. So very cheap tea, we sell them a little bit more expensive, and more expensive tea, we sell them lower. So if I would use the same formula that I used in the past year, this one would be maybe not 28 euros, would be maybe 33. Yeah.
Okay.
So it's
okay, so this is nice for the real tea lovers, yeah. But it's also real quality. I've seen it also. This time it was a drop. This one was not increased. No, but this is strange. That point in Xishuangbanna, all the cheap villages like Pasha Mountain, they were in China. They tripled the price within 3 or 4 years. But the super expensive one stayed the same, around sometimes $5 or $10 a gram. But in Xishuangbanna, you hardly find from real good matcha from any village in Xishuangbanna. All they went so up. Ooh, I was surprised. I did not expect that this year. I thought it would go down. I was surprised. Why does it go up? Are people starting
it's
to
really
invest again in tea or?
I don't know. I think it's related with the current economic situation. Actually, I don't think it's
But
so
then
much.
it usually goes down. Japanese went down when the Japanese had the problem.
Yeah,
with
but Japanese is not in the same situation as China is with related to the war and COVID. They have very different reaction to it. So I cannot tell, I cannot tell why, but I can just tell you that's the case. Unfortunately, prices are going up, and
But you get your hands on quality still. I mean, when other vendors gave up or so.
Oh, well, yeah. I mean, what can we do? It's I don't like to buy tea that I don't drink, right? So, unfortunate prices, though, you cannot also expect that prices remain the same. I remember 2012, 2013, where I was going to Longjing village, and at that time, what today is very mediocre, they're just so tea, was a fairly good one, So you already noticed that after 10 years there has been an increase in prices.
In quality too.
Well, in quality, there was high quality at that time for Longjing as well. It's just that was a different pricing. So prices have been increasing over time, but in the past 2-3 years, really noticeably. Yeah. Anyway, Joe, that's the last. Let's have a look at it, and
good.
then I'll show you the list of all the other teas. I have actually quite a few new pour.
Yeah.
I have some samples here that if you want you can try.
Yeah, that's good.
Some are really good, but the samples I have here that I have ordered, most of them are actually to be shipped. They are still in Shanghai, so Shanghai now is no more in lockdown, so they are able to ship. We just got an offer for the shipment, and we're organizing it. And then there are other puer that are already in Berlin, but I didn't have time to break them and bring them here. But I will give you some news.
Okay.
And yeah, I show you the list of what I have, so maybe you want to take something home.
Interesting. Yeah, I've already told some tea friend about the Liming 2010 you showed in the video.
Yeah, I should have a sample here.
We have together with friends, we have tasted some newer vintages
from
the same
factory.
Yeah, from the same place. And this one, the old one,
but not the same cake.
No, much newer one.
Okay.
And
well, this was supposed to be a T-snap, right?
Good. Yeah,
so
we
have
always to tell about.
We are always
many
to tell
things.
something, but
Because I found a sample of that 2000 Liming in my own things. They somehow
which year?
wandered from the same 2010.
The same.
Yeah, I think I got the same sample as you have.
Okay.
I don't know how this happened. Yeah, but
Okay, but Liming doesn't have a huge production with respect to other factories. So maybe back in 2010.
maybe now, yeah, maybe from the last year or this is almost 1.5 years ago, where we did together the selection.
Yeah.
Then I also got only just a few, like 3-4 samples.
Okay.
And one of this was that, and another one was that from the nannuoshan, which was so sweet, you know? That one I spared up and tasted together with you.
Yeah, yeah.
There I had a very few samples, which were not from the original selection, but I think you got the same again.
Long story short, not sure you're interested on all these details, so we cut it now and we go drinking pour.
Oh yeah.
Bye guys.
Bye.